hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean, yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing, yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times we'll be chilling and having a good time.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is Thursday, December 29th, and I am just sitting down to get my budget for the week going. Tomorrow is payday for me, today is the 28th, tomorrow's the 29th, so Friday, which is payday for me. So in this video, I'm going to do my weekly check-in, so showing you guys what I spent from my cash envelopes from last Saturday, which was the 23rd, all the way to today, which is Thursday the 28th. And then I will write those down in my transactions and total them up in the weekly check-in. And then you'll also see how much money I have left over, which will go towards my my savings challenges. And then in a separate video, I will do my cash planning and the cash stuffing, which is always exciting. So we're just going to go ahead and get started here. So as you can see, I had a few expenses this week. So I'm going to go right into my transactions, and I'm going to take this page out. Just makes it a little easier. And I did figure out a way for January. I'll actually show you guys that just real quick. So I was struggling with having my transactions and weekly check-in on the same page because I use these two, obviously, and I hate having to go back and forth. So what I did for January, I'm still working on the calendar portion. I have to redo some of my sizes on my stickers so they fit. But anyways, so I put my budget here. So I actually glued an extra sheet from the back, the notes section here. I actually glued that to the back of the calendar page because, as you can see, the back of the calendar page is the first kind of week of December or January. So I glued a notes page to the back of that. So this will be my budget, and then I have debt tracker and sinking funds, and then it'll be transactions and weekly check-in right next to each other, which I love that. And then I'll have my cash planning, and the rest of these are also for cash planning. So that's how it's going to be going forward. So I had to kind of play around with that because I was not liking how I had December set up. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get started here. So with my expense stickers, each one is a different category, and these come from my cash envelopes. So like blue is eating out, pink is grocery store, purple is spending, the teal is gas, the orange is my drink category, and then the yellow is, I take that back. Purple is extra, the yellow is spending. So those are the different expense categories that I have. So every time that I spend money from those cash envelopes, I just put down an expense sticker in my planner here, and then I am going to go ahead and mark those out in my transactions and my weekly check-in. So the first one was on Saturday, December 23rd. So I'm just going to go ahead and write the 23rd, and this one, the total was $36.19. I will say I did do more spending this week than I normally do. One contributing factor to that was because of Christmas. I bought some extra groceries, so I did spend like all of my grocery budget plus a little bit of my extra. So anyways, so this category was eating out, and the description is Subway. That day I took all the kids to Subway, so that's why that one was so expensive. I'm just gonna flip the page here. So the next one I have on Christmas Eve day was, so the pink is grocery, so that's on 12/24, and I spent my entire grocery budget, which was $150, and that was at Walmart. And then that purple sticker is extra, so I'm glad I had that. And that was $4, and that was just because my total at Walmart came to like $153 and some odd change. So I used $4 out of that extra envelope. So that came in handy. So we'll get that. Okay, so the next one was on Christmas Day. We ended up going to my mom's house, but I had to stop and get gas, so that was exciting. And that was $66.11. And that category was gas, and that was at Pride. And then Wednesday, let's see. I had no spending on Tuesday. And then Wednesday was my drink delivery day. So I did spend the $10 out of that envelope. And that one is Drinky Drink. And then also, I went to the dollar store on my lunch that day and ended up spending $14.83. I work in a small town. I live in an even smaller town. So our store options are very limited. So the dollar store is really the only type of store that we have that's not a grocery store. So we have 2 grocery stores and then the dollar store. So that one was spending, and I'm just going to put dollar store. Actually, it's Dollar General. Not dollar store, but that's what I'm going with. And then the next is today. And I spent $17.91 also from spending. And that was at Casey's, which is a gas station. So we'll get that. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside for a second. And now we get to flip back and forth here. So we're on week 4 of my weekly check-in. So I'm just going to write out my 6 different categories here quick. So we'll start with groceries, gas, spending, eating out, my drink, and extra. Okay, so for groceries, I just had the one grocery, which was $150. And I am going to pull out, I got some new binders, and these are actually going to be for sale on my website within the next week or so. I'm doing a whole video about them, showing you guys all of them. There's different colors, different options. But anyway, so I need to make new cash envelopes that go into a binder, as my old wallet didn't have the ring, so I just put them in the money pocket. So I need to make some new ones. I just have not done that yet. So I'm just going to put this to the side. So for my cash envelopes, as you can see, grocery is empty. So I have nothing remaining for that one. So my savings challenges this week are probably going to be a little low, which is okay. So the next one is gas. And I only, again, had one expense for gas, and it's $66.11, so I'm going to round that up to $67. And then the change that I have extra all goes in here and I total that up at the end of every month. So for gas, we have $5, $6, $7, $8 left over. And then, so for spending, I had the two, so I'm going to total of $14.83 up to $15, and a $17.91 up to $18. So I had $33 in spending for the week. And so this one has $7 left over. I do have these envelopes listed on my website if you guys are interested. They're vellum. You can get any category you want on it, and you can get them where they fit a wallet or where they have an inch extra of lamination, like my cash envelope or my sinking funds, with the hole punch. So those are available on there. So spending, I have $7 left over. Next is eating out. And I had just the one eating out, which was $36.19. So I'm going to round that up to $37. So I should just have $3 left over. And I do. Because I had given myself $40 for eating out and spending for the week. So we'll do $3. Drink is empty, and that's because I did on Wednesday get my weekly $10 drink. So that one normally never has money left over. And then last is extra, and that one was the $4. And that was just to cover the rest of my groceries at Walmart. So I have $11 left over in that cash envelope. Okay, so if I total these up, I am going to have $29 to go towards my savings challenges for the week, which is not a lot, but that is okay. Some weeks I'm going to have more, and some weeks I am going to have less. So that's just how budgeting goes. What I am going to do is, since I'm in the last week, I do realize that I have Saturday the 30th and Sunday the 31st left of December, but I'm actually going to add those into January's expenses. So, one other thing I need to do quick. I'm going to mark down my no spend days. So any day that I did not use an expense sticker, this does not count for like my normal bills, but any day that I didn't use from my cash envelopes, I put a cute little no spend sticker on, and that is one of my savings challenges. And I know I'm not going to spend anything tomorrow, so I'm going to lay one down for that. So this week I had 2 no spend days, so I will put that towards my savings challenge, and you guys will see that when I get to that video. So I'm going to add this sheet back in here. And I'm going to add up, since I'm done with December, I'm going to go ahead and add up what I spent and then what my remaining balances were. That way you guys can see exactly how much I put to my savings challenges and what I spent on all of my cash envelopes for the month. So I'll start with the spend categories. We have 126, 61, 30, 37, 10, and 3 for the first week. Then 136, 65, 36, 25, 10, and 5. And then for week 3, we have 150, 67, 33, 37, 10, and 4. Oops. So total was $845 spent. So that was for the whole month for groceries, gas, spending, eating out, my drink, and extra. And what I had remaining from what I originally budgeted for, 3,012. That 63 was the total, not an extra 63. Then we have 14, 10, 4, 5, nope, not 5, 15, and 10, and then 8, 7, 3, and 11. So $145. So that means that this month, $145 went towards savings challenges. So that's super exciting. Now I could just take that $145 or, whatever's left of my envelopes, I could just take that out and just set it aside for like an extra debt payment, because that's what this money is essentially going towards. But the savings challenges just make it so much funner. So that $145 I can put into my 52-week challenge, or the 100 envelope, or that's the no spend, roll the dice. So just fun little things that make budgeting a little funner, because it's not always the greatest, funnest thing in the world. So doing little things like that, instead of just taking that money, putting it into the bank to make a payment, I like to put it into these little cute savings challenges that make budgeting a little more worthwhile. So anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're interested in any of the stickers, the binders, or the envelopes, my website is www.moreyjune.com. And please subscribe. It definitely helps my channel. I love being able to share these videos with you guys, and would love to continue to do so. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!